Last year, I had a strong feeling that 2017 was going to be significant. I felt as though I was about to give birth, and I had things that I needed to say and share for God's glory. And so I thought that what I would do is set up a place in my home where I would do video blogs. That's what I thought was going to happen. And then January 10th happened, and I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Immediately, I realized that this diagnosis was an integral part of the birthing process. That whatever it was that God was getting ready to do in my life, whatever things that He had allowed to happen that He was about to bring forth, that this diagnosis is a part of the process. And so I decided to go with it. Did I feel scared? Of course, I still feel scared. Did I feel worried? Of course, I'm human. I'm young. I have my whole life ahead of me. I had all the natural human feelings that comes with such a diagnosis. But I also realized that, like watching a great show or a series on Netflix or on TV like I like to do, there are curveballs that comes from time to time. There are things that happen that we did not quite see coming. But because I have a relationship with the Lord, I decided not to give in to fear and worry, not to see this as a death sentence or the stop to my life. Instead, I decided to see that if God allowed this to happen, there is purpose in the process and there is purpose in the pain. And so what I want to share with you all now as I prepare to go back to the hospital, just came from a wonderful service at church. It was good to just connect and fellowship with family and friends at church as I mentally prepared to go back for treatment and the rest of this process. I felt it important to share because I'm bubbly right now and I'm bright and I feel like my usual self, it feels like nothing's going on. But I wanted to just put this on video to say, I'm okay. I'm okay. If God allowed this to happen, if He has assigned me to walk this pathway, then I say, yes, I'll do it. Because my trust in the Lord is not only strong when things are going well. My trust in the Lord is strongest when things are not going well. And I know some people are afraid to call me. I know people have been calling my mom and my sister and close family members to find out how I'm doing because they think, oh my God, poor Shannon, it's horrible. And it is. So I wanted to take the time to say, listen, Shan's okay. Whatever path this is going to take, I'm okay because I have a relationship with the Lord and it's solid. It's the most sincere thing that I have in my life. I trust Him with the process. I trust Him with my treatment plan. I trust Him with the medical team that He has assigned to me. But I also trust all the prayers that you've been praying. All the prayers that have gone up to heaven. I'm holding on to those prayers that God has heard and He has answered. And I am simply now walking through the process of healing. Let me encourage you that whatever it is that you are facing or you are about to face, hold on to your relationship with the Lord because there are going to be things and times that will test that relationship. And it's only until you actually walk through the process that you'll realize what you're made of. It is only after you walk through the painful experiences, the things that drive you crazy, the things that make you question God, that you know for sure you have a real relationship and you have real faith in God. It is not easy, so I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. Some people say, Shannon, I don't know how you're doing this. Let me tell you how. Nothing but the grace of God. Nothing. I take no credit. Yes, life has been equipping me from as early as I knew to handle life's tough things and difficulties and challenges and struggles and problems. Life has been preparing me, and as a result I have built up resilience and tenacity and a reservoir and support systems and family. But with all of that, I couldn't do this without the grace of God. So I encourage you to tap into grace. Whatever it is that He's allowing you to walk through, whatever you are about to step into, know that He has already assigned the grace that you will need to get through it. Let's not fool ourselves. Life probably isn't going to get a whole lot easier because we're living in the last days. Things are going to happen that we have never seen before. Things are going to happen that will test our faith. But let me encourage you, like Jesus prayed for his dear friend. He said, Peter, the devil wants to sift you as wheat. He wants to shake you to the core. He wants to rip the rug underneath you. But I have prayed that your faith will not fail. That is my prayer for you. That the God you serve, the salvation you claim to have, that the faith in you will rise up in every situation. That you can walk in faith, trusting Almighty God, not insulting his ability to hold you and to keep you. In these days, it's our faith that will be tested. So I implore you, don't warm the pews at church. Don't hold on to your fancy, prestigious titles as though that means anything. It means squat. Because if you cannot walk out your faith, my dear, you've missed it. So as I prepare to go through the next part of this process, I don't know what it's going to look like. This is not a pretty diagnosis, but I serve a mighty big God. I implore you, I beg you, I appeal to you, strengthen your faith and tap into the grace of God, because it is only his grace that will be able to undergird us and provide the support we need in life's most difficult situations. I'm okay. However he chooses to do this, I'm okay. He gets the glory. Lives will be edified, lives will be touched, and I will be able to fulfill my purpose in this assignment. I love you. I really do. And I pray that if you're hearing this, whenever you're hearing it, however many times you choose to listen to it, that whatever is for you will be deposited in your spirit. Build your faith and tap into grace. God's got you. And God's got me. God bless you.